good morning internet. No, it's not good morning, it's good afternoon, because it is, what's the time? I don't know, 10 to 3. So it's Saturday, it's the 14th of September, and look at this, hey, it's a gorgeous day. Now, so I thought we'd have a little ride. Oops, that's if we manage to even get out the drive. A little ride. It's alright, the sat nav's talking to me. I'm just going to go, I did a little ride a few weeks ago over to a lake that I'd found, and I just want to go over there again today just to see how busy it is there and what it's like, and basically just to get out of the house, yeah. And I mean, this weather as well, it's very rude when you think about it not to stay in, eh? Right, so oops a daisy, here we go. Hey, oh, I don't know, bear with me while I sort myself out. I'm getting good at stalling this. There we go. Right, get the visor down. Right, we're sorted. Sort of. So, like I said, what a gorgeous day. What's the temperature? Well, 20 degrees it's reading on the Himalayan, so I'm guessing 16, 17, which, let's face it, it's about the average for the whole summer, that is. I don't think we got much more than that. In fact, we got a lot lower than that. I suppose the good thing is that the holiday season, as they say, is more or less over. You get the hangers on us, because all the kids are back to schools, colleges and everything else that they go to around here, and of course back in the UK and everywhere else. So it's, well, normally the saying it's a lot quieter. I mean, it wasn't busy this year, was it? Let's face it, you know, on the times that I went out, it wasn't busy at all. But it should be like a lot quieter now. And September can be a great month. It didn't start off very well at all, you know. It was it started off pretty bad, really, you know, all the rain and the winds and God knows what else. Now next week my son's going camping. He's up in Normandy by St Michael's Mount, or as the French say, what is it, Saint Mont Michel, I think, if I'm pronouncing it right, with my French accent, oh yes. So yeah, he's going camping for 3 days with the lycée, or the lycée that he's at. I'm not too sure. It's something to do. There's because he's doing farming, and there's a big place up there to do with the farming world and tractors and God knows what else. So that's what he's doing. So yeah, should be really good for him. I'm just hoping that this weather stays like it is now, and it's a bit kind to him, because otherwise, I mean, you know, you get up first thing in the morning here and it's a bit nippy, to say the least. Having said that, of course, as he pointed out to me, Daddy said, I am 15 and you are 67. I don't feel the cold as much as you do. He's got a point there, to be honest. I remember thinking back when I was his age, I didn't feel the cold either. Whereas these, I mean, you know, I've got to be honest, like today now, yeah. So I've got my jacket on, and I mean, there's no lining in it, but you know, you can feel not cold. I mean, it's not cold, but at the same token, you can feel that it is a bit sort of nippy on the skin, shall we say. Anyway, so did anybody watch the video I did last night of my new little drone, eh? What a lovely bit of kit, eh? Unbelievable. You have to excuse me, I've got a cough. I can't, do you know, I can't get rid of this flaming cough. It's unbelievable. I don't think I've ever had one like this before. And for anybody out there that reckons I repeat myself, there you go. I've got a cough. And I'll keep on telling that until I get rid of the stupid thing. It's alright, there was a bit of sarcasm there, but sorry. The people that know me close will know what it was about. There's a bit of traffic around today, mind ya. It is Saturday, I suppose. You have to be careful of this road here. You get a lot of gravel. I don't know why, but you get a lot of gravel spilt here. And I've seen a few people, especially on push bikes. Now I know I'm not on a push bike, but that's beside the point. But you know, on these bends here, come a right perler, and not nice at the best of times. And you've also got to watch for these roads because they have the right of way. That one back there did. Right now, do you know something? Isn't it nice? Isn't it nice when you talk to someone and they've had some good news, and you sort of, you know that person, the news that they've had means is really good news. Do you know what I mean? I mean, there's good news, and then there's really, oh my god, I'm so happy, good news. And I got a mate back in the UK, and I mean, what the news was is irrelevant, but me and him have been mates for years, more than mates. I mean, his family, him and his wife and his kids, you know, we go back a long time, been through a lot together, and he's been a lot of times in my life. He's been my rock, you know. He's been a pillar of strength. Anyway, and we talk, you know, on a regular basis. And I phoned him up the other night, and he says, "Oh, I've had some good news." That was a bit weird, wasn't he? And the news that he'd had, he was so happy about. You know, when you can actually feel someone's happiness. He was so happy that I felt the happiness so much that I was. Do you know what I mean? And things like that are really so nice. You know what I mean? It makes such a difference, doesn't it? This world that we live in at the moment. You know, every time you switch the television on, or you go on the internet, it's just full of grim, innit? You know, wars and atrocities, and you know, people being killed, and I don't know, it's just awful. So for once, to hear of someone getting some good news, to the fact that good news meant such a lot to him, I was so happy for him. I was, honestly, you know, it was absolutely brilliant. Anyway, I mean, I know that probably sounds, and a lot of you think, well, yeah, you know, but no, it's different circumstances, you know. And when it's like that, though, it's really nice, you know. It just makes everybody feel happy. So that's it, just it. Anyway, I'm so happy for him. He knows who he is, and that's the main thing. Right, back to the job in hand. How are we for fuel? Well, plenty of fuel. Lovely job, Lee. So as the month goes on, I get closer to receiving the date for the new bike, and I am looking forward to it now. I really am. That'll be my good news, yeah. Now the little drone that I got the other day, that wasn't planned. I wasn't even thinking about swapping drones. In fact, I'm actually thinking of selling the big drone because I don't really use that one much at all, you know. It's a bit big to carry on the bike. When I go away in the car and that, you know, because I got quite a big family and all the stuff that we take, and you know, it never got rid. So I don't really use the big drone at all, which is a shame really, because it is a cracking drone, you know. I mean, it's the quality, the video quality and the stabilisation is absolutely fantastic. But I'm a huge believer in that if you don't really use something that much, sometimes you might as well just get shut of it, you know, and the money that you get off it put to better use. So yeah, so I wasn't really thinking, but I was, you know, having a look as I do through the internet and various, and I saw this drone, this new DJI Neo, and I thought to myself, well, I ain't heard nothing about this, and I hadn't. It was all, you know, it was all, I know it obviously came out in America first, I think, because although DJI is Chinese, but everything seems to hit the American market first anyway. So I was looking into it and I thought to myself, do you know what, I can see the possibilities or a bit of fun for that, you know what I mean? It's a fun drone. That's what DJI have aimed it at. It's a fun drone, isn't it? Take it with you, get it out, you know. You don't have to have your controllers with you, you know. You don't even have to use your phone if you don't want to. It's just a great bit of kit. I mean, I was playing around with it yesterday in the garden, did a bit of tutorial, which was a bit of a laugh really, because I was learning at the same time, you know. There's still a couple of things that I've got to get used to it. Now I knew this geezer was going to pull out, eh? What an absolute plonk, eh? You know what, for the sake, there's nothing behind me, but nah. Still, never mind, it's a nice day, no point arguing. Just put him down to obviously he suffers with a lack of brain cell and he's unable to do anything about it. Oh look, he's going to the déchetterie. Maybe you should throw yourself in a skip, mate, while you're there. Oh, that's a bit, no, that's getting a bit near, eh? And then we have this guy over there, look, running. Now it ain't that hot, but fair enough, eh? Why not? Why not indeed? It goes back to the old, do you remember the old advert in the UK? Think once, think twice, think bike. People like him must do the think once, think twice. Oh, sod the bike, I'll pull out. Because, you know, I'm visible. It's not like I'm not visible. I know I harp on about this, but this is one subject that really annoys me. You know, there was nothing else behind me. He had no reason on earth why he couldn't have let me go, but no, it's just down to pure stupidity. Couple of bikes, 3 bikes over there, look. Fair play to him. Looks like a young lady, the last one. Sort of, maybe. Where are you going? Yeah. Mind you, I would imagine that we will see a few bikes out today, because let's face it, the weather is gorgeous. You've got to try and make the best of it while you can, eh? I don't know if any of you you watch, there's a channel that I've been watching recently called now hang on, I'll probably get it wrong, it's called on the Road, I think it is. Couple of man and a woman, yeah. I mean, I didn't really get into them at first, but now, you know, I think it's really good. And they were using the Garmins, yeah, and to say the least, I think they're a bit fed up with the Garmin. In fact, he reckons when he gets back from his trip, which they probably are now, I think, the Garmins were going in the bin. So he's gone over to Google Maps, and I've got to be honest, you know, I mean, Google Maps are good. I mean, I changed, didn't I? I had the Android Auto, and then I changed to the Garmin. I mean, I got to be honest, I've had Garmin for years and years, well before really people used to use the Google Maps, and I never really had a problem with it. But when I was watching these pair, and he made a valid point, that if you put a route in Google Maps and then you put the same route in any Garmin, it doesn't matter what model Garmin it is, the Garmin always seems, no matter what setting you've got it on, the Garmin always seems to take you a real long way round trip, a long way round trip, which is fine if you're just going to go out for the day and you want to tootle around, and you know, but some of the places that their Garmin was taking them, you know, was unbelievable, really. You know, it was like, I mean, it wasn't off-road, but it wasn't, well, in a couple of cases they virtually did go off-road. Now they're pretty loaded up with all the camping gear. They're on a couple of Africa Twins, both of them, and you know, you get them Africa Twins loaded up, like I say, which they are, and they went on this sort of a cobbly road, which riding on cobbles can be a bit of a pain at the best of time. So then they went to the side of the cobbles and were riding in like a sort of a sand, and he lost the bike, you know. I mean, thank God he wasn't hurt, and neither was any of the stuff. I think he ripped one of his side bags, I think, but you know, I mean, a bag's a bag, innit? So yeah, and it was quite funny, really, because the other day I put a route in my Garmin, and then I did the same route on the Google Maps, and there was quite a difference, you know. There was like nearly 3/4 of an hour difference that Garmin took longer compared to the Google Maps. And you think to yourself, well, you know, it's a bit strange, isn't it, really, you know? I don't know. And he said as well, you know, if you're on Google Maps, the recalculation time is really quick, whereas if you're on the Garmin one, yeah, it does recalculate, but it takes a lot longer to do it. And yet you would think Garmin would be well up there, really, wouldn't you? You know, for the amount of time that they've been doing this sort of stuff. But I don't know. But yeah, there you go. Sorry about this, I'm gonna have to cough. But yeah, this channel, I'm sure it's On the Road, or I'm terrible with names. Really, they've been to some lovely places. They've just come out of Poland, and they're in Germany, and no, sorry, they're in the Netherlands now. I did, you know what, and it's great because you watch people like these, and they were pretty amazed themselves just how nice it is there, you know, how how friendly the people are, and how clean and tidy, and you know, the campsites. That was always one thing when I used to tour campsites. You know, it's potluck in it. You know, the only thing I ask really to do with campsites is that the actual toilets and the showers are clean and tidy. It's not a lot to ask for really, is it? You know, I mean, in this day and age, toilet blocks and shower blocks, they should be clean without even thinking about it. But unfortunately, I've been on some right dodgy campsites, you know, where they are far from clean, you know. And yeah, but they said, you know, the ones that they've stayed at so far in the Netherlands, absolutely spotless, you know, absolutely beautiful, and that's a really good. And what I like about it, where they stay, you know, they tell you the names of the places, you know, and all that. They recommend, you know, yeah, we'd recommend this, and that's really good. Great channel. So if you get a chance to watch it, and you don't already, you probably do, certainly give them a look, because I tell you what, very, very nice people. It's just a nice channel to watch. I'm terrible with names as well. I mean, I watch it probably, well, I watch everyone they put on, you know. Oh great, here we go. Route closed. Now, is it our route that's closed, do you think? Or are we going to be able to get round? We will see what we will see. Now you see, Google Maps would have picked this up, yeah? Google Maps would have picked all this up. Phew. Yeah, well, I'd say that's well closed, wouldn't you? Okay. Well, I'm guessing this, you know what I mean? Because I haven't lost my, I haven't found the diversion signs. And, oh, I think the Garmin's got it now. Okay. Took a bit of time, but no, we got there in the end. Steady on there, soldier, steady on. Excuse me again. I bet you'll all be glad when I got rid of this cough. I know I will. Right, let's have a look. Where we're going. Oh, right, okay. Now let's go down here, shall we? Hope it's got it right, and it's not going to take us deviation. Just because you've come across a deviation sign doesn't always work out always as good as what you think it should. But you never know, you look, we might be okay here, hey? Deviation, well, we're doing pretty cool. Do you want to push me along, mate, or what? Bloody Nora! What a... God, I don't know. That geezer there, was that close to the back of the bike? Oh, aye, aye. I don't think this quite knows where it's taking me at the moment. This will be a nice little ride round, eh? Right. Well, at least we got rid of Matey Boy, who decides he's going to shove me over virtually. Now, I've got to be honest, I haven't actually been out this way before. I know that sounds crazy because I don't live that far away, but I haven't. Yeah, certainly a few bikes out. It's nice to see them out. I do believe that this is telling me up here by looking at the Garmin that this is telling me to turn round and go all the way back. Well, I won't be impressed if that's the case, but still, never mind. I'm not in any rush, let's put it that way. No, we're turning up here. Now, is this going to take me up some of these little... It's not actually, sometimes you do some of these and you come to some beautiful little places, you know. Getting lost sometimes can be an advantage. A lot of horses around here. Oh, that one stuck his head up as I went past. Look at this weather, eh? Look at, I mean, beautiful sunny skies, eh? Look at that. Why couldn't we have this throughout the summer? It's, do you know what? It's always the same. Like the kids have been off, and the weather was awful. You know, I mean, most of the time we had rain. And now the poor kids are back at school, you know, you get this. Right, let's have a look at this. Pay attention so I don't miss everything. Which is, I'm pretty good at doing that, to be fair. Crossroads. Down here, look here. Well, it's not a crossroads, is it? Looks pretty much like a... man on a push bike. That's a nice little place there. Look at that, hey? I could live there. I'm not unsociable, but if I can get away from neighbours, it'll make my day. There's always someone somewhere who's got something to say about what you're doing. Do you know what I mean? Maybe not even nastily, but you know. That's it's a big rock there. Just, I mean, it was just there, wasn't it? You know, I don't know why it was there, but it was there. I tell you what, when you ride in the shade here, you know, the temperature, it comes right down, yeah. Now it's saying it's 25 degrees, so 25, about 23 in it, 22, 23, because it's got 25.7. So yeah, so I don't know. But when you lose the sun, you know, it makes quite a difference. I know it's probably just me being wimpy again, but such is life, eh? Do you know, there's nothing nicer than being out on your bike and just, whoops, bit of a hump here, just enjoying yourself, eh? It's another nice house there, look. And that one there, oh, look at them there, look, eh? The modern look, eh? And why not? Now I have absolutely no idea where this is going to bring me out, but there again, I don't really care. I tell you what, the big edges round here, hey, I wouldn't want to cut them. Thought I moaned about mine, but oh, there they go. Missed that straight into neutral. Right, where we go now? It's saying turn left up here. Okay. At the end of the street, turn left. That was different, eh? At the end of the street. Look at this here, eh? Everybody's out cutting this and cutting that, and why not? Not me. Nah. Right, where's now? What are the class in the end of the street? Could be a. Huh? Could that be it down there? Do you think? Probably. Okay. I think I know what it's done, sort of. Oh, I know where we are now. Yeah. Now hopefully, I don't know, maybe they're not all turning, so, oh they are. That place there that we just went past makes some beautiful biscuits, it really does, absolutely gorgeous. Right, well we seem to be back on track as far as I can see, which is always a good thing. It's still very quiet, you know what I mean? For, you know, I know we're sort of mid-September-ish, but it's still really quiet. You know, you would expect, I mean, it's a Saturday, it's nice weather. Excuse me again. You know, you would expect more people. I mean, okay, we've seen a few bikes, but, you know, even the bikes this year, you know, you used to get loads of them, but everywhere just seems so, you know, just seems so quiet. I think the weather this year put such a lot of people off coming to this area. But, you know, I mean, I think everyone round here, campsites and, you know, just the hospitality industry on a whole, they took such a battering, you know. Okay. nice and easy round here, built up here. That's a funny shaped house, isn't it? Not, well no, the house ain't a funny shape, just where it was a bit of a funny shape. What's going on down here? Geezer in the middle of the road washing his trailer down. Oh, turning left down here now, look, eh? Fair enough. I sort of remember this bit. If I remember the first time I went flying past there. Yeah, this is bringing back memories. It was a Sunday when I came out here before, and I think it's just, well it is, I can see, because I've got a flag appearing on the screen, hey? Always good to see the flag. Because the lake is over there. Oh, big funny thing in the middle of the road, fair play. Should be able to see the lake in a minute if I remember rightly. Or maybe you can't yet. Oh, this could be a bit tight. Whoops, it is. Very nice. Look at that tree there. I don't know if you see it, but look, there's a tree there, dead as a dodo. See it? See that one there, look, absolutely dead as a dodo. It looks quite horror movie-ish, doesn't it, you know what I mean? It should be able to, I think you can see the lake here. There it is, look, there's the lake. Oh, this is a bit busy to what it was, hey? Obviously a few more people here this time. And you know what, I was often wondering about this, but that's a walking path there. Let's go in there, shall we? Excuse me. Well, there's obviously a few more people here than there was last time. There was another. I can't remember how we got to the other side of this lake. Well, we didn't go all the way around it. It's alright because me and the wife, but I'm pretty sure. Hang on, let's just have a look at this here. No, you can't go that way on the bike. It's like a walking path and that, which is a shame really, because it would have been quite nice. Let's have a look at this little. I don't know what this little pulling area is here. Probably nothing, I don't think.